Are you ready for another episode of the Victorian magazine? Because I sure am. We're going to go ahead and look at October, which is a warm and cozy month. It's when we pull out all the blankets, and if we're lucky, we might get a little snow on the ground. So let's see what is in this magazine. It's always so much fun opening them up. It's like a special little gift. Oh, look at that. It's cute. You never know what you're going to find, how you're going to be inspired, how it's going to change your day, or maybe just the mindset of the day. Hopefully this will be a very pleasant experience for you. As a child, I spent long reclusive hours in the attic of our home. A small corner of this raftered cavern was my office, a space I had created for myself around an old black typewriter. Here I dreamed about becoming a writer someday. I wonder if she ever did, or he, whoever it was. There's our calling cards, flowers and folk arts, horse bits, something, baskets of imaginative fare, petals, cut flowers and boutiques, the garden patch, and hat and the heart. A lovely cozy bed. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am so far. It's deliciously warm outside, not too hot. And the lake is glimmering with a reflection of blue sky. It's so stunning out there. Cute little cozy kitty. I love this, the basket full of fruits. Hydrangeas! I love those flowers. Happy little girl. Beautiful lavender. Ooh, Belgian waffle. Yes, please. That looks so delicious. And here we have along the garden path, we have firethorn, snowberry, mistletoe, and beautyberry. I wonder if any of those grow locally to my area. Look at this cake. Oh my goodness. Amazing and gorgeous. Stunning cake. Look at how beautiful that is. The castle, the little pages. Once upon a time. What an amazing artist to create that. Like that's crazy. Crazy good. And the puff sleeves and the pin, the little the little baby lace. I remember that very well. Storied fabrics, the toiles, the tales told by toiles, like the crowning of the most virtuous girl on Bishop Neuson's soil, have captured the imagination since the 18th century. I love toile. I think earlier in one of my earlier episodes, I had the background of a green toile, and that whole bolt of toile I found in a little local thrift store for $8 for the whole bolt. I was so excited. Gorgeous green shade. More advertisements. And here we have more of the toile. Look at how they used it in a lampshade. That's fun. Beautiful little horses right there. And more advertisements. Beautiful cozy knits. We are bringing out the knits now. Ooh, I wish I knew what those quilts were in there. Those look really neat. It is October, so it is time to get cozy and warm. A little advertising for perfume. I remember looking at this when I was younger, wondering what each of those smelled like. More ads. Seems like this one has quite a lot of ads. Here's a very dark, mysterious, and smoky palette for an artist. So your art palette, just your very muted autumnal tones, which is perfect for the October issue. Toile! I love twill. I don't know why. There's just something so fun about the patterns. They each have a little story in the scene. Oh, this is gorgeous. And look, I think this is the, let me double check here. Is it, can it be? Yes, it is a cover photo that they used. Look at the twill skirt and quilted. Oh my goodness, I'm very cozy and warm. Oh, look at those layers of stone or logs right there, all ready for the fire. A very organized garden. A twill coat, a jacket. Wow, that's very clever. It's a lovely photo. Oh, that's very sweet. That's beautiful. Oh, look at the hot air balloon twill. I would love to find one with a hot air balloon on it. How much fun is that? Ooh, I actually really love this sweater. That is beautiful. Blue and white is gorgeous. Like always, I'm always drawn to that. Now, is that a blanket or a jacket? It looks like that might be a blanket. All these little lovely scenes. Oh, this is gorgeous. I wonder what is this? Careful embroidery. That's the embroidery? Oh my goodness. Is it really? No, it looks like mirroring such fine work. Is it careful? Okay. This here is a printing block. So this is actually what they would coat with ink and then stamp to create the twill. And then it's mirrored here, they were saying. Look at that house. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh, I actually very much like the dark shade. That's such a contrast, isn't it? The dark twill. And here you have the little scenes. Oh, that's so fun for a more of like an autumn. Cottage. Oh, look how glorious these flowers are. And here you have your ivy brought back in all its glory. Tendrils everywhere. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at how dainty that. I would be terrified to use that. I would be so worried it would get ruined. That is so stunning though. Here you have your blue and white. Gorgeous. So inviting. Look at that right there. Isn't that fun? I love those photos. Just a little, the hint of the fern. Now this is, oh goodness, the lattice work. That's quite a lot, quite busy. It's even reflected in the bed cover here. But I do love the photos on the wall. I think that's gorgeous. Your lovely tea and cascade. Look at the little nursery. Very cute. Oh, look at this, the artist. What? Oh, I love this type of artwork. I'm trying to see who the artist actually is. It doesn't say. Unless that is actually the artist Jean Webb and Elizabeth Diamond. But I don't know. Are they the artists? Look, even more of the artwork. I would love to come across some old books filled with this art. Wow, look at the embroidery. So stunning. So much work. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at those beautiful flower baskets. Oh, this is just fantastic. This is so difficult to do. So time consuming and such a beautiful result. Look how gorgeous. Oh, look. Okay, this is so much fun. So this is actually a new comeback. I remember this so well in the 90s. All of the dried floral arrangements. I actually started my own business when I was about 14 or 15. It was called Victorian Meadows. I still remember the name. And I made all sorts of little flower arrangements that I had purchased from the dried stuff. So this is what I hope to do now, is dry my own bouquets from the, such as these. We'll see how well these dry in just little bouquets from the forest. And I did find my most gorgeous, beautiful flower. Isn't that so pretty? I love that one of my favorite flowers. Preserving nature. Oh, it's so much fun. So many little herbal delicacies. And that's so cute. I love that little pot and the old books. Gorgeous. This is the cover photo. Let me check. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it is. No, I didn't know that this was dried. I would not have guessed that. I think that's so pretty. So pretty, and it's slowly inching its way up and away off the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and move the book down. Somehow I was pushing it up. And lovely sprays of flower. I love this painting back here, an old painting. These are like the colors of fall. Oh, look at that. I just love those shades, the blues and the yellows, and it makes me think of apple pie and fall. A harvest of savory terrines. Is that how you pronounce that? Look at that tea. Oh my goodness. Is that a lobster? Look, stop it. They made it beautiful. Recipes. There you are, how to make it. Lobster, yep, I was right. Too much for me to be able to manage. That looks too difficult. Maybe you guys can handle that. I definitely cannot. Come for coffee. Yes, please. I would love to have tea with you or coffee. Sit down and enjoy a delightful little treat on a cold autumn day. That would be so lovely. Oh, here we go. Blueberry gingerbread. Have you ever had blueberries and gingerbread together? And if you have, let me know. Was it good? Did you enjoy it? I don't think I've ever had that combination. Amaretti or rhubarb. Amaretti and rhubarb. That's definitely a unique combination. I would love to try that. You have to have yeast for that one. Ooh, how about cinnamon ice cream? Clearly I'm drawn to treats. I know some of you are savory lovers. I'm definitely a sweet lover. Victorian jam, coffee cake. That looks fun. Writings, remembrances, manners, and customs. Look at that lovely spray. Just very simple and elegant. Very simple. Very minimalist decor in here. It is more important to live the life one wishes to live and to go down with it, if necessary, quite contentedly, than to live more profitably but less happily. I agree with that 100%. I would much rather live a simple life and live in being more poor than to have a lot of money and to live unhappily. Here is home, an old thread, long tangled, comes straight again. Very simple. Well, this was a lovely, I love the toile. I think that was probably my favorite part of this book. I do love the dried flowers. It'd be fun to incorporate those into some designs. I remember these dolls. I come from the era of where dolls were well loved and were not creepy. Sadly, the younger generation now just consider dolls creepy, and I find that so sad. They were such an important part of my childhood growing up. Let's see, what is the very last article? There's always one hidden away. And a quilted legacy. I love quilts. If I come across, I will definitely be picking one up if I find one at a thrift store. I did find those very old, what I consider hunting quilts, quilts that are just meant for the forest, very rustic, and I'm so glad I ended up picking those up. All right, everyone, thank you for a beautiful, lovely episode. The October issue was very fun. So we will be looking at November next, which is again moving forward into the holidays. So I love the November issue, and then December, which is my favorite of the year. All right, so until next time, goodbye.